Hello everybody and welcome back to RogueTech, where you may notice this is another new campaign. There's a reason for this. And this reason is because I fired up the previous save and took a look. We had one remaining mech. It was the Commando. The Cronus was irreparable with the parts we had on hand, the Mongoose was totally destroyed, and we could not field the Javelin. So yeah, that was not going well. So I've just started up this new game, and I am on a different difficulty setting. As one of the commenters pointed out, I was indeed on Regiment difficulty scaling, which is the default for RogueTech. I have since switched over to the planet difficulty setting. So map generations will be based on the difficulty of the planet. No longer will they be based on the strength of our company, which, while I think that will be better in the early game, I have concerns that in the late game it's not going to be difficult enough, I guess, unless we go to a high tier planet, which we can always do. But we'll see how this goes, and we'll see if this is better. I'm hopeful because I really want to like RogueTech. I really, really do. So let's take a look at what we've got for mechs here. We've got a stealth. What is it equipped with? This is a, what even is this? This is a 45-tonner. Heavy scout mech used by the Federated Suns and Lyrans. Okay. It uses mask to push it up to 151 kph in short bursts. Augmented by jump jets. Okay. And what do we got for weapons on this thing? Medium laser, SRM-6. SRM-2 streak, and another medium laser. Okay, so this is a decent medium backstabber. We've got a Vulcan, which is another 40-tonner. Actually, we're doing pretty well on the mech generation. This Vulcan is equipped with a large pulse laser, a medium pulse laser, and a machine gun. Okay, our heat efficiency is apparently top-notch, which is kind of shocking considering those pulse lasers, but okay, we'll move on. We've got a Panther C here. This is an SRM-4 ERPPC. Okay, so this is a stand-back sniper kind of guy. We've got a Hunchback 4P. This is the, laser variant? Yeah, this is the laser variant. It's also, I just noticed, got this Battle Fists. Okay. Hand actuators have been specifically designed for close combat. So this has 800 armor by default. That's fine. And then we've got this Flea here, and this is the large laser, double small laser variant of the Flea. Okay, we're going to try not to use that, if at all possible. But first things first.
Welcome to engineering, Commander.
Yes, indeed. I want to get this repair scaffolding done, I think. Or, actually, we want to get this second mech bay ASAP. I really liked our upgrade path that we had last time. We just got totally hosed in terms of the equipment that we had available. So we'll take the same upgrade path and give that a go. And then I want to check our mech warriors here. Okay. We've got a decent amount of XP here. So for right now, I think we will just take this guy up to here, and that'll do. Like, I want to target everybody at 4444 for now, if they're not already there. There we go. We'll do that.
What can I do for you?
We'll do the same for Showboat. Excellent. Plato is already pretty close. Actually, he's already there. We should probably grab Bandit for him. I really like that increased crit chance.
Skipper.
Then we'll take you up to 4444. Well, actually 444. 4443.
Standing by.
Okay, fair enough. And there we go. Okay. So what do we have for potential contracts? We should probably run one of these ASAP, and these should be actually half a skull now, because I think that previously the contract difficulty had absolutely nothing to do with how much difficulty was shown here. I think it was purely to do with the regimental the regimental strength. So in theory, these half-skull ones should now, I believe, be actual milk runs. Let's see, who's the op for here? This is against the Free Worlds League. Okay, this is a battle in an urban environment. According to a commenter, urban environments have a very high chance of having ambushes. So we should try to avoid those if possible. It doesn't really look like that's super possible based on our options right now, though. So we'll run this, and we'll just expect an ambush. We have to bring a VIP and a Griffin. Okay, we'll bring a Hunchback 4P and ourselves to pilot that. And then I think we'll bring our other mediums. We have pretty decent weight here. So the stealth would be utilized to get around behind and backstab, like a Jenner or a Spider or something like that. And the Vulcan is, of course, going to be used for, let's see, what was this loadout? Large pulse laser, medium pulse laser. Just kind of pot-shotting. It doesn't even have to get behind, but if it can get behind, then that's really solid. So we should definitely have someone with Bandit in the stealth. And I think we'll also put someone with Bandit in the Vulcan. The Hunchback would be devastating if it can get behind as well, but it may or may not be able to. Okay, let's see how this goes. Hopefully this fixes my early game issues with RogueTech, this difficulty setting change. But if it does not, then I'll have to try to find another setting that might. But I think this one will fix that issue. I am very afraid, though, that this will create another issue further down the line, which makes me think that maybe they need an option like Stellaris has with the scaling difficulty option, where it starts off the game on normal, and as the game goes on in time, it ramps up the difficulty every... In that game, I believe it ramps it up on every year tick, but I do like scaling difficulty. It's a good idea. I just feel like the early game difficulty was too high, and I don't necessarily think that the late game difficulty would be. But you gotta get there first. That's the thing. So we need to destroy the enemy lance and keep the official alive. A mid-level Lyran official has decided to personally patrol a moderately dangerous region of the planet. We've done our best to dissuade her, but she's insistent that she show the people she's willing to take risks on their behalf. Rather than let her stumble around in her family's ancestral griffin until some opportunistic pirate decides to murder her, we'd like for you to escort her and keep her alive. On one hand, a griffin is a tough mech, given the kinds of enemies we're likely to run into out here. On the other hand, any official who thinks personally patrolling is a good idea may not be the best pilot around.
Command interface initiated.
Only good Merrick is a dead Merrick. I suspect this will be a waste of your time, Commander. I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself. We're being paid to accompany you. If there's no fighting, we got paid to stretch our legs and take in the sights. Hey, XO, I've got multiple blips here. Looks like Merrick livery. In that case, Commander, we're weapons hot. Keep that VIP alive. I'm listening, you know. Don't talk about me like I'm not even here. When it's time to evac, Commander, I'll pick you up here. See, that is an evac point that is not on the other side of the enemies. But if we were to withdraw, I wonder if it would change. We're not going to withdraw. That's not a thing that we're going to do. Okay, so the Vulcan actually has a flamer that we missed. What is this? This is a Scorpion that we see. What are our hit odds looking like? Half decent. I mean, not amazing, but half decent. That would be 2 evasive pips. Alternately, we could sprint up here or over here and have better hit odds and a 3rd evasive pip and be in cover. I like it.
All right, let's see what this
One thing I am noticing is we currently have a distinct lack of ECM. Okay, let's go ahead and fire on this Scorpion. I do not expect too much out of this.
On it.
Yeah, that was not ideal. It's okay, I guess.
I await your command.
Let's get our stealth. up over here.
Heading
Do
out.
we fire our SRMs? I think we do.
Acknowledge.
Okay, we exposed structure on the Scorp. Got a dervish up here. That could kill it. Yeah, it did. That dervish has a lot of missiles on it. Where was the dervish? This guy. SRM-2, double LRM-10. Yeah. Okay. So we've destroyed a third of the Merrick forces already. It looks like this is indeed going to be a lot easier. Perhaps too easy, but then again, this is a half-skull difficulty mission. So I guess I'm not too upset about that. We are currently hitting the rear arc of this up-armored Saladin.
Copy that.
25 damage, woo! Okay, that was not the best, but that Valk is going to do 0 damage. We did better than the Valk anyway. What's our heat level on the Hunchy? Okay. I've never run a Hunchy 4P before, so I wasn't entirely sure what their heat level was going to be. That's just a harasser. Okay, I mean, that did a fair amount.
What do you need?
Griffin's got the PPC and the LRM-10. I wouldn't mind sprinting out to, say, over here.
Let's move.
And then do we attack the harasser? 36 armor in the frontal armor. Or the up-armored Saladin, 45 armor in the rear. We have a decent chance of killing the Saladin. But our hit odds are garbage. Our hit odds are kind of worse on the harasser and kind of better.
Eat this.
We did 0 damage. Okay.
Damn it. I missed.
And then there's an ultralight back there. Okay. So what does this guy do? Withdraws. Okay. And we missed on the harasser. Exo, I'm tracking an inbound blip, coming in fast and low, like they're making a drop-off. Keep us updated, Meyer. That's more like it. I thought this was too easy. 3 vehicles? Yeah, that's definitely too easy. We could potentially jump behind the harasser here with a nice Vulcan backstab. This has a very good chance of straight up killing the harasser. Okay, we destroyed the hover propulsion there.
Reporting. Critical hit.
Valk jumps up, almost stray shots us, but they did not, so that's good.
Waiting for orders.
Now we can move in with the stealth. I was hoping that we'd be able to get in properly behind it, but we can just get in on this side flank, I guess. Which I guess is fine, because that's where we weakened the armor anyway. There we go.
Reporting vehicle destroyed. Boss.
Harasser is down. Dervish moves up, fires on the up-armored Saladin with all those missiles. Only does 8 damage. Indirect fire, that's not a surprise. The Saladin is coming back, and it's going to try to backstab our Vulcan here, I think. Indeed it did. Although it didn't hit us in the rear, it hit the leg.
Oh, that really hurts.
How much armor did we have there? 50. That's an AC-20? That's an AC-20. Okay.
Yep.
Good to know. We are going to see if we can get back around this up-armored Saladin. We can get to here, I guess.
Got it. No shooting, just running.
Oh, there's shooting involved.
I'm taking the shot.
Okay.
Yeah?
We're going to take the Griffin in over here, I think. Or possibly jumping up to here. I like it. We're going to jump up. Not going to fire the LRM-10 here.
Take this.
Okay, we missed the
Negative
PPC.
damage.
That's fine. The ultralight moves up and does nothing. Cestrus. Expose the armor there. That's not bad. New Lance in the AO. Ice Hellion markings. New targets are not part of the mission objectives. Okay. It is a bonus, though.
Standing by.
Okay, let's get the stealth back around here.
Moving to
And see if we can kill this Saladin. This would be ideal.
cry havoc. Oh, I like that shot.
Okay, we took out a hover propulsion there. We don't really know what's up here other than mech. Okay, we'll keep an eye on this.
What do you need?
I need you to finish off this Saladin.
Targeting personnel.
Kaboom.
Boom. All primary targets have been destroyed.
Primary targets are down. We can evac at any time. However, we have a backup lance of mechs here. So the question is, can we take out these Ice Hellions without taking too much damage?
Yep.
Well, I wasn't asking you, VIP.
Engaging jump jets.
We're just going to jump down and brace.
Yes.
We're going to get up with our Vulcan. What was in that leg, anyway?
Okay.
Anything important?
Back in the fight.
Doesn't look like it. We can still jump around pretty well.
Up high.
Okay, we'll just go there and brace, sink some heat. So that's a mist links, huh? Okay. It just jumped over to there.
I live to serve.
Let's take our stealth up over here.
Understood. Moving fast.
And we're going to see about setting up
What do you need?
a bit of an ambush on them. We're currently pretty close to overheating on the Hunchy. I think we're just going to move over this way and brace and sink that heat.
Yeah?
The VIP is going to come on over here and brace. I mostly am waiting for them to come in another round here. Another little ways. Okay, the hover tank is going with us up over that way.
Standing by. Holding here.
Come on in, buddies. Is there just the one mist links?
Yes, Commander.
Let's see, we've got dual mediums. This would be 3 evasive pips. Or we could jump to here and get 4 evasive pips and be in cover. I like it.
Got it, Commander.
Okay. Well, that explains things. There's a salamander toad. Actually, there are 3 groups of elementals here. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. The mist lynx just jumped through the ground, apparently, but it's here. And then it jumped again? Wait, did they have a second mist lynx? I mean, that would make sense. This is a clan, presumably star. Hang on, I can't see. Valkyrie fired on this mist lynx. Salamander toad is jumping. Okay. Dervish is firing on that mist lynx. Took down the building, so he actually just took a lot of damage there.
Yep.
Let's take the Hunchy up over here. Our hit odds are not great. We're going to take this chance.
Aye, aye. Engaging target.
We did hit it once. Okay, that's all I could ask for. This is a forest here, allegedly. We could jump over to here for better LRM hit odds, but this is better PPC hit odds. It kind of doesn't matter, I feel like. 14%, 10%, 12%, 0.9%. I think we do this and just try to layer in as much damage on the Mistlinks as we possibly can. I don't think we're going to hit anything, but it's worth a try. Let's go.
Okay, I'm on it.
Okay, we knocked down that building. That's not a huge surprise. Hover tank engages over here. Doesn't do much. It's trying to rear attack that elemental. That ultralight carrier actually did quite a bit to the Mistlinks there.
Good to go.
We could jump our Vulcan up over here. It's in pretty good shape other than that leg.
Engaging
And continue focusing on the Mistlinks. Ah, we missed the large pulse every time. That made me sad. Okay, the Mistlinks is jumping, or actually the Elemental is jumping into cover.
Ready for orders.
We could come in over this way and try to backstab, but we're exposing ourselves to this Elemental if we do. Alternately, we could back off, break LOS with these guys, and fire from our current position. Which is exactly what we're going to do. Right into the rear of this guy. This could do a ridiculous amount of damage in theory. Yep,
Hostile eliminated.
we take that. That elemental moved up. The Valk is jumping forward, but it did not fire. The Dervish jumps forward and fires rear attack on the elemental. And actually did a decent amount there. Where did the Dervish go to rear attack? Oh, they're facing away from us. They're facing this way.
Yeah?
Fascinating. Can we get anywhere where we have a direct LOS with the Griffin? I mean, we can have a direct LOS on this guy. Alternately, we could just move forward, which is what I'm going to do. And fire on the Salamander Toad.
Locked on rear armor.
Okay, we did 5 damage. That's cool. See, the Hunchy does not have jump jets. We're going to have to go around this way to make the Hunchy useful. They're attacking the Cestrus hover tank. We're okay with this. The ultralight carrier did not fire there.
Let's do this.
Our Vulcan, I was hoping, could get in to rear attack this Salamander Toad. Apparently that's not an option. I do want to exit this position, though. We're kind of exposed on top of this building. Okay, what are our hit odds looking like? Solidly mediocre. Flamers don't have ammo in RogueTech? They do in the base game. Interesting. I know that Flamers are considered an energy weapon and ammo-less in a lot of BattleTech games, but that's fascinating.
Roger.
Okay. Not a lot of damage to that Salamander Toad, but actually we hit the head there. 1 out of 3 health left. Cestrus backed off. Okay, that could have been far worse. That could have been far, far worse. It's fine.
Commander?
Okay, we can come in with the stealth over this way, and potentially even jump down over here, facing perhaps like this.
Firing jump jet.
There we go. This could, in theory, kill, but our hit odds are not amazing.
Punching all the buttons.
Yeah. As I said, our hit odds, not amazing. The dervish comes in. Doesn't do much to the salamander toad there. Let's come around with the hunchy. We could even sprint a little closer if we wanted to.
Confirmed.
Like that. We could, in theory, backstab this guy. Hit odds aren't amazing. Hit odds aren't amazing no matter how we slice it, but they're slightly better on this salamander toad, and we would be hitting weak side.
All weapons fire.
Okay.
What do you need?
Let's come in over this way with... Actually, maybe back over this way with the griffin? 21%, 26%?
Understood.
Okay. Fire.
Attacking from position.
12 damage. Better than I expected. And we didn't even backstab the guy that was directly in our line of fire. I like it. Okay, ultralight carrier is on the move. Not doing anything, though.
Commander?
Let's see if we can't get the Vulcan around back here. There'd be 3 evasive pips. These guys have already moved. Okay. Backstab.
All weapons are go.
Not perfect, but it'll do. That salamander toad is definitely taking a lot of damage.
I'm your spaniel.
Let's get you over here, Mr. Spaniel.
I'm your spaniel.
Yeah, you just said that. Okay.
Welcome, my alpha. That hit something.
Crit and SRM there. These elementals are vaguely annoying to take down. Mostly because they just take a while. Okay. Minor damage to the stealth. The Valkyrie just didn't fire. Dervish jumps forward. Does 0 damage. Wonderful. Okay.
Yep.
Let's close in over this way. With the Hunchy. And in theory... Oh, these are terrible hit odds. Those are worse. Okay. Well, we'll roll the dice. Maybe we hit with one where we need it and kill him.
Aye aye. Engaging target.
That's a negative.
Targeting systems janky.
Okay.
What do you need?
We'll close in with our VIP. And I think... Yeah, these hit odds are garbage. We'll roll the dice. Didn't expect anything.
Oh crap. Missed.
Okay, the ultralight is closing in and not firing.
Standing by.
The Vulcan should not be jumped. That would not result in an evasive pip. We could vigilance here, though. And then we can attack this guy in mostly the rear. But this would be rear arc here.
My mech is limping.
I'm aware.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
There we go. That makes things much easier, now that there's only 2 of them.
One less target.
Now then, which one is the one with only 1 health remaining? Yeah, that's not a surprise.
My internals are taking a beating.
Yes, as I said, that is not a surprise. So which one is the one with only 1 health remaining? That's this one. Okay, the stealth is, I think, actually going to come back over this way. No. I changed my mind. These hit odds are real bad. Any usefulness with sprinting? Not incredibly. Okay. Guess it is what it is. Hopefully we don't backstab our own Vulcan.
Roger that.
Well, we didn't. So that's good. 0 damage from those missiles. Not a surprise.
Yep.
Also, at this point, this episode may be late today. I apologize for that if it is.
Confirmed.
Really?
Something important just got hit.
Yeah, we hit our own
Yeah.
we hit our own guy twice there. And hit the elemental 0 times. Wonderful.
Got it.
Okay, we'll hit the elemental.
This should be.
There's a structure exposure. That's a pilot incapacitation. I'll take it.
Let's do this.
Okay, the Vulcan really needs to get out of there. We're gonna do that. Okay, that does nothing. The elemental is going to jump and try to backstab our Hunchy. Okay. That's a structure exposure. They did a minor amount of damage there. The stealth can just get back over here, but I actually want to reserve it.
I'm
Okay.
here.
The Hunchy is going to sprint back behind, like so. This would overheat us, but that's okay. It's super weak in the rear. Open fire.
Okay, I'm on it.
Very nice damage.
Scored a critical hit. Yep.
Okay, the VIP is going to jump back over here. Odds of hitting are very, very low. Odds of hitting our friend are pretty high. We're just going to brace.
I will be
Because I want to take the stealth back around over this way.
away.
Fire.
Affirmative.
Not ideal, but it's very close to dead.
Yes, Commander.
Could jump you over here. Is that weak side? That is weak side.
Switching off.
Fire.
Here we go.
It didn't die there.
Hard.
Okay, the Valk is going to fire. It's got very little left. Fire.
Got it, Commander.
Aye, aye.
Light him up. This would overheat. We will avoid firing one medium laser.
confirmed.
There we go. Fantastic. Well, that took a little longer than I was hoping, but let's get out of here.
Successful.
What do we get from salvage? That's the question. That definitely seemed better, but one mission, one half-skull mission, is not what I'm going to base my opinion on. So let's proceed for now. We took a little bit of damage. We shouldn't have too big of an issue with that. That's a fair number of Mistlink's parts. We could grab this AC-20. Anything else better? Some mediocre engine cores. Okay. And a double AC-20 ammo. That could work. Got Mistlink's Toad part. We're actually going to immediately sell. Oh, we can't. What just happened? Okay, we can't immediately sell partial mech salvage, it would seem. But we're going to immediately sell any battle armor bits that we get. There we go. And with that, it is pretty much time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we'll see if this did indeed fix my problem with RogueTech. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.